Let's do this thing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am doing something very different. And can I just say, y'all are savage, y'all are juicy people. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing a video playing the Never Have I Ever game. So if you follow me on Instagram, I did do this on my Instagram stories, and I can't believe how much fun I had with it. I just knew I had to do a video like this on my YouTube channel. So in this video, I asked you guys to ask me some very juicy Never Have I Ever questions on my BreeAnn Barbie Facebook page. Link is in the description box if you want to follow it. Same with my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that jazz. And all of these questions are basically, nothing is off limits. There are going to be questions about drugs, sex, pretty much anything you can imagine. So if any of you are watching this and you're offended by that kind of stuff, I would probably just click off now. But honestly, there is nothing that should ever be offensive about sex. Sex is a very natural, healthy thing. So we are going to dive deep down into these questions and answer some of them. So I got a pretty decent amount. I posted the status this morning and I let it sit for a couple hours. So I think we got a pretty decent amount of questions to answer in this video. And I'm going to try to answer as many as I can. I don't want this video to be like insanely long, but I want it to be long enough so I can answer as many as I can. So there are a total of 48 questions on here, and I'm just going to go through them and answer them as brutally honest as possible. So let's get started. So the first one is from Jessica Peterson, and she said, never have I ever gotten high. And I don't know what you mean by high because you didn't really put like a specific, but yes, I have been high before. I have smoked marijuana before. I've never tried any sort of like hardcore drugs. I've never done like crack, heroin, meth, any of that stuff. But I have smoked marijuana before. The last time I smoked was, oh my gosh, I think it was New Year's Eve. I think that was the last time I smoked weed. And fun fact about me, I actually don't like weed. I don't have anything like against it. Like I think it's like a really good thing. Like I like the health benefits of it. And now that it's legalized in Michigan, like it's not really something I can't really talk about. Like it's not considered illegal anymore. But yes, I have gotten high before, and I don't like it because one, I don't like the taste of it, and I don't like the smell. I don't like anything about it. And also every time I do smoke, it makes me very, very tired. Like if I'm not like raging or raving or dancing or whatever, weed literally just puts me right to sleep, and I just fall right asleep. And also every time I do smoke and I take a hit, I start coughing, gagging. Like I'm the most unattractive person to smoke weed with because I literally sit there, I take a hit out of the bowl and I'm just like, like it's bad. But yeah, I have gotten high. I don't do it on a regular basis. Maybe once in a great while I'll do it, like if I'm at like, a music festival or a party or whatever, which is very, very rare. And it's available to me, like I will, but I don't do it very often. But Hernandez asked, never have I ever had sex of any kind with another girl. And I have not. I am straight. I do think women are very sexy. I think they're beautiful. Women have absolute beautiful bodies, and I love women, but I don't think I could ever personally have sex with a woman just because I'm not like sexually attracted to women. I've kissed a girl, I've made out with girls, but I've never had any sort of like sexual intercourse with a girl before. The next one is from Patricia. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna like butcher your last name. I'm so sorry. It's like I can't pronounce it. I'm so sorry. She said, never have I ever planned on dropping out of high school. And I have considered it. I did graduate high school back in 2012. So I have been out of high school for quite a few years now. But I remember when I think I was like a sophomore in high school, I absolutely hated high school. Everyone always says that high school is the best time of your life. And me personally, I never liked high school. I just thought it was like the worst 4 years of my life, and I'm so glad it's over. But I did consider dropping out my sophomore year, but I'm glad I didn't because I feel like I would be even more lost now if I didn't have a high school diploma. I don't know. So I have considered it, and I also wanted to like get myself emancipated from my parents so I could just like move out and do whatever. But I ended up staying in high school and finished and graduated on time. it's a miracle. Ashley Munger asks, never have I ever had sex in a car or been caught having sex. So I have had sex in a car before, and I don't think I've ever been caught having sex. I think like I came close a couple times getting caught having sex, but yes, I definitely have had sex in a car before. Would I recommend it? Honestly, like, I mean, if you want to try it, go for it, but it's actually like really uncomfortable, especially if the car is like really small. There's not a lot of room to like move around and you're just kind of like stuck in one position the whole time, but yeah, I have. Abby Alzamora, I hope I'm saying that right. She asked me a ton of questions, and one of them is, never have I ever not worn a bra / underwear to work. So I've always worn underwear to work, but I have gone to work without wearing a bra before. I am very flat chested. I only have like little A cups. So I can get away with not wearing a bra, and I have done it before at work. Like I had like my work shirt on, and then I had like a sweatshirt over it, so you couldn't like see my nipples popping through my shirt the whole time. But yes, I have done it, and I wouldn't ever recommend that because it was on a day where we got our truck, so we had to put away like really heavy boxes of stuff, and my nipple rings kept getting caught on like the countertops because I'm very short. So my nipple rings kept getting caught on the countertops and boxes, and just, it was a nightmare. But yes, I have done it before. Amanda Westbrook asks, never have I ever got into a physical fight. And from what I can remember, I don't think I have. Like when me and my sister were kids, we would get in like little cat fights all the time, but I don't think I've ever been in any sort of like physical, like fist swinging, hair pulling, kicking, any kind of fight like that. Thank God, I don't ever want to get in a fight. The next question is from Samantha Bulling, and she asked, never have I ever had a pregnancy scare. And yes, I have. I think my whole life I've had 2 pregnancy scares. One was many years ago, and I just didn't feel right. I just felt kind of off, and my period was like a couple days late, and I just wasn't feeling well, so I took a pregnancy test and it came out negative. And then the other pregnancy scare I had was maybe like a year and a half ago, I want to say, and I kind of felt the same way. My period was very late, and again, I just wasn't feeling well. I just felt kind of off, and I took a pregnancy test and it did come out negative, and my period ended up showing up like 2 days after that. So I think it was just like my birth control pills that I was on at the time kind of messing with my system. But yeah, those are the only 2 pregnancy scares that I've ever had. The next question is from Carrie McCann, and she asked, never have I ever been kicked out of a bar. And I have not ever been kicked out of a bar. Like when I go out drinking, like I drink a lot, and sometimes I get pretty rowdy, but I don't ever get rowdy to the point where like they would have to kick me out. I think the only time like we were asked to leave is I was out with friends and we were drinking, and we were there like way past closing, and that's when they were kind of like, okay, like it's 2:30 in the morning, y'all need to like scoot on and go somewhere else. So that was like the only time, but I've never been like, you need to get out of here, and I've never been like thrown out of a bar by bodyguards or anything like that. The next question is from Jody Lynn Ruth Licio, I hope I'm saying that right. She asked, never have I ever farted in public. And yes, I have. One time that sticks out to me, like that was really embarrassing, is I was at work, and I was working a closing shift, and I was working with my coworker, and you know how you get like those stomach pains when you like hold in gas for too long, and then like if you like laugh too hard or something, like it squeezes out. Like everyone knows what I'm talking about. And I remember we were closing, we were getting ready to leave, and my coworker said something really funny to me, and I just bursted out laughing, and like a little fart came out. It wasn't anything like loud or anything, but I definitely farted in front of her, and I think she might have heard it. But luckily we were like closed, so like there weren't any like customers or anything, so no one else heard it, but I think she did, and I was like super embarrassed, and I kind of like played it off, and like I don't know, but it was really embarrassing. Next question is from Adrian Larson, and they asked, never have I ever watched porn. And yes, I have. I like porn. I like watching it. I don't watch it alone. Like I don't just spend my days off just watching porn all day. I had a boyfriend, and that's kind of what we would use for like foreplay, is we would watch porn, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially if like you and your partner are okay with it and you both are down for it. It's actually like, it's kind of a fun kind of a fun way of foreplay, and if you've never tried it before, I highly recommend trying it. I wouldn't call myself like a jealous person, but sometimes I can be pretty jealous, but I've never gotten jealous of like watching porn with a boyfriend. Like, I don't know, it's just very different, as long as you're not like, you know, addicted to it, or you don't spend a bunch of money on it, or your partner, as long as your partner isn't like hiding it from you, then I think porn is totally okay. The next question is again from Adrian Larson, and they asked, never have I ever had a one-night stand? And the answer is no, I have not. Every single person I've ever been with, I was either in a relationship with that person or I cared about them very much. I have never had a one-night stand. That's just not my personality. If you do, that's totally fine. Like, I don't judge you at all. That's just, some people like to have one night stands, but me personally, that's just something that I can't do. I just don't like to give my body to just anybody. The next question is from Sarah Jones, and they asked, never have I ever had kinky sex? And the answer is yes, I have, and I loved every minute of it, okay? The other kind of like juicy sexual question is from Masa Kachtovzovic. Oh, I really butchered that, I feel like. They asked, never have I ever had sex in public? And the answer is yes, I have, but it was at a park. I had sex at a public park, but it was in the middle of the night, so obviously no one was there. And I've also had sex in a car in a movie theater parking lot before. That was in the middle of the daytime. So yeah. Sure have. Also, wouldn't recommend it, because if we were to ever get caught, like, we would get in so much trouble. Like, that is so illegal. The next question is from Rebecca Bryant, and they asked, never have I ever gone skydiving? And the answer is no, I have not. And I honestly don't think I ever could. I am very scared of heights. I try to avoid going up really high anywhere. I don't like being up super high. Like, I live on a second floor apartment, but I'm not like up super high from the ground, so it doesn't really bug me. But whenever I'm like really, really high up, like on a Ferris wheel or something, I kind of freak out a little bit. I don't like heights, and I just have such a fear that if I ever do go skydiving and I jump out of a fucking plane, thousands of feet in the air, like if my parachute didn't go off, I would just have a freaking heart attack. So, I don't think I ever could do that. Even though I heard it's really like exhilarating and it's such an adrenaline rush, which, you know, sounds nice, but no thanks. The next question is from Springfield Creedon. I hope I'm saying that right. They asked, never have I ever tattooed myself or others? And the answer is no, I have not. I have used a tattoo machine before, but it was on like fake skin. You know how like when some people practice tattooing, they either practice on like an orange or a banana or a pigskin or whatever. I practice on like a little sheet of like, it kind of felt like human skin, and it's just a way for people to like practice tattooing. I did do that before, and I give tattoo artists so much credit after doing that, because tattooing is so incredibly hard. I think I tattooed like a red heart, I think, on that skin. And I actually think I have like a picture of it. Let me see if I can find it. All right, so I was able to find the picture. So as you can see, I was blonde and I had my side cut at the time. So this picture was taken many, many years ago. But as you can see, there's me with the tattoo machine, and I'm just tattooing on like the little slab of fake skin, and then that's the little heart I tattooed. As you can see, tattoo artistry is not my calling. I'm not very good at it, but yeah, there I am tattooing fake skin. The next question is from Carrie McCann again, and they asked, never have I ever created a social media account just to stalk an ex or someone else? And the answer is no, I have not. I have so many social media accounts that I could never take the time to create like a fake one just to stalk an ex. I don't have time for that, and like, they're an ex for a reason. Like, I don't need to stalk them. Like, boy, bye. The next question is from Matea Jurin, and they asked, never have I ever had so much to drink that you didn't remember anything after? And the answer is yes, I have. I think since I started drinking alcohol when I turned 21, I think I've been blackout drunk. Okay, no, that's a lie. I've been blackout drunk a total of 3 times. One of them, I was very, very underage. I think I was like 15 years old. Like, shh, don't tell anyone. And then the other 2 times is when I was like of legal drinking age. And one of those nights, oh my gosh, let me see if I can find the picture. I literally have a picture of me in the bar, like already drunk as hell, and it was maybe like only 10 o'clock at night. Like I was a tipsy potato. Yep, here I am. So this was taken at the bar. This picture is on my Instagram, but as you can see, I don't even know this person right here, but she was going around asking people if they want piggyback rides, and as you can see, I took full advantage of that because there I am, very out of focus, drunk as hell, on her back, getting a piggyback ride. So yeah, that's the picture, and as you can see, this is back when I had bangs, but yes, this is the night I got extremely drunk. Like I think a friend of mine, their band was playing at that bar that night, so I was just going off. I was dancing. I think I had like seven mixed drinks, and for me that is a lot of rum and coke, so I was just so fucking drunk. And I remember someone had bought me a drink and I couldn't finish it, and that was the last thing I remember. I don't know how I got home. I woke up in bed. I was in my bed, like don't worry, I didn't end up in some random person's bed, but yeah, I woke up in bed and I felt awful, obviously. But yeah, I have no idea what happened later on that night at the bar. I have no idea how I got home. I have no idea how I ended up in bed. But yeah, that was a night. That was one of the times that sticks out for me for sure. Then if you guys remember that story time I did like a really long time ago talking about how my mom caught me at a party, that was the other time I got really, really messed up and kind of blacked out. That's when I was like 15. It was not a good time. The next question is from Sarah Jones, and they asked, never have I ever wanted to hit somebody with a shovel. Oh, every day, girl, I would just want to hit someone with a shovel. But no, I've never actually done it. I think about it a lot. The next question is from Yasmin McLean, and they asked, never have I ever made out with the same sex? And yes, I have. The next question is from Michelle Maxey, and they asked, never have I ever been mudding? And the answer is yes, I have. I've gone, I think, twice in my lifetime, and it was actually a lot of fun. I think, well, the first time isn't really considered mudding, but I went like on the sand dunes. That was really fun, and then I've been mudding once in like the middle of the night. That was kind of creepy because it kind of like, the trees and everything just kind of looked like I was in a horror movie, which was kind of cool, but kind of freaky at the same time. But yeah, it's pretty fun, I don't do it often, but you know, it's fun when I go. Abby L. Zamora asks again, never have I ever had a condom break during sex? And the answer is yes, I have. And let me tell you, if you ever want to have any sort of scare, have a condom break during sex, because that shit is scary. Like, oh my God, like, this is when plan B or a backup birth control method is necessary, because condoms do break, and I've had it happen before. It's a thing, and it's terrifying. The next question is from John Nickpen. I think that's how you say his name. They asked, never have I ever had a golden shower. John, I am not that kinky, and that's just fucking disgusting. The next question is from Christy Staten, and they asked, never have I ever used the bathroom on yourself, like peed or shit your pants? And the answer is yes, I've done both, and those are probably their own story times in itself, but yeah, I've peed my pants a few times, and I've shit my pants a couple times. The next question is from Caitlin Helm. They asked, never have I ever flown on an airplane? And the answer is no, I have not. I have never been on an airplane before. I don't have any plans to, because I don't plan on like going anywhere, but I would like to before I die, but I have not, ever. The next question is from Ashley Alberton, and they asked, never have I ever been on a cruise? And the answer is no, I haven't, but I would love to go. I hear cruises are so much fun, and you're on this really big ship, and you're on the ocean, and it just looks beautiful, and there's so much to do. I would love to go on a cruise, but no, I haven't, unfortunately. All right, and I'm only gonna answer a couple more questions for this video. The other one is from Abby Alzamora again, and they asked, never have I ever gotten caught masturbating? And the answer is no, I haven't. And Carrie McCann asked again, never have I ever peed in a pool? Yep. Yes, I have. Gotta stay warm somehow. Okay everyone, and that is everything that I have for this Never Have I Ever game. As you can see, these questions were very juicy. Y'all are savage, but I absolutely loved it. I had so much fun filming this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm sure a lot of you just learned a ton about me, but you know, that's okay. That's what being a YouTuber is all about, just having all your shit laid out for everyone to know. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you go down and give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I do upload every 3 to 4 days on my channel. Make sure you head down in the description box to follow me on all of my social media links that are linked down below. But as always, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!